How would you describe this year in your life, man? You went from almost becoming a world champion to this pandemic, and now it's unsure of what's even going to come next year.
Yeah, that big fight with Valdez, I knew I was going to need a knockout. Even at the end of the fight on the scorecards, I thought I was winning the fight until he dropped me, and he was up on the scorecards. So I knew what it was.
You knew he was up on the scorecards, or you just knew that?
No, I saw the scorecards at the end. He was up.
Yeah. During the fight, like you didn't know, you knew that?
Oh no, I thought I was winning the whole fight.
Yeah, okay. But you still said I need a knockout.
I knew going in, I was like, they're not gonna give me the fight. I gotta really hurt him. I dropped him. I was like, okay, maybe they'll give it to me. But even after I dropped him, he dropped me. He was still up by like 3 rounds. Made no sense to me.
Yeah.
But that's
no
boxing.
sense to me either.
No sense.
Yeah.
But I showed myself. People didn't know who I was before that fight, so it kind of boosted me up. It shot me up, got me in a good position now. Top Rank wants to work with me more, want to put my name out there. So, COVID kind of slowed things down, but we're keeping moving. We're staying in the gym no matter what. We'll be ready for the next year. I think next year is going to be a very big year for boxing. Big year for Adam Lopez and his team. We got great fighters around here. It's going to come together.
You got a fight in this year, which is good. You made some money, and
I was happy. I'm very happy that they got me in, and now we're going to finish the year with one more fight, and then next year we're trying to get a world title by next year, hopefully.
You stayed down, Adam. Totally different team from when we first met each other, man. You've been working, no matter what happens.
No matter what.
Your surroundings changing. You stayed down. I'm proud of you. How do you feel about this, being at this point in your career in this position, man? It's a great position.
It's crazy, man. Like 5 years ago, I knew I was gonna make it here, and it's just crazy to be in this position. But there's being in a higher position. There's a lot more you got to deal with. There's a lot more you got to deal with. The business side. Now they're making big enough money where you got to pay your taxes. And now I feel like more of a businessman, like more than a fighter. Like I just made my corporation, so now all my taxes are getting ran through that. And now it's got to be on top of everything,
Yeah.
I got to be on top of everything, and it's tough, to balance the business, the finances, the training, the diet, the running, everything. You got to be on top of it. But this is my business. I got to take full ownership of it, and I'm working hard to be the best.
Yeah. You said you knew you would get here, but was there ever any doubt in your mind? What do we see? You had that supreme confidence that you were gonna be a world champion one day. You were gonna get in that position. You got it. Things didn't go your way for whatever reason, but was there ever any doubt that, man, this is just taking a little too long or something like that?
Never. I knew when the timing was right, the timing was gonna come. The Valdez fight, it wasn't my time. It got brought on to me early. Even that fight, I trained about 3 weeks for the fight. I was not ready for that fight. I just took it. I was like, you know what? I believe I could really show the world what I got, and I think I could beat Valdez, so I took it. But there was never a doubt in my mind. I always knew I was gonna make it, and I'm still gonna make it. I haven't made it yet. I'm still working hard towards it, but I know for sure I'm gonna make it happen.
When you heard him, how was that inside the ring? Like, what went through your mind when you heard him?
It was shocking at first because I didn't really throw the punch to drop him. It kind of just landed nice.
It was perfect technique, though.
Perfect technique.
It was
perfect timing.
That's why.
And hit him right.
It didn't even have everything behind it, but it was so perfect that it hurt him.
I didn't put no power on it. It was just good timing. Hit him in a good spot, and he went down. He was hurt. When he got up, I noticed he still had his legs under me, so I didn't want to rush it and just waste the opportunity. So I just won the round. I was like, okay, I got that round. Go back, I'm gonna do the same thing, win the next round. But I guess on the scorecards they had him winning the round. So it is what it is. That's boxing. I knew what position I was in going into the fight, but I just did my best.
Yeah. And last thing, I seen the reaction of your family. I think it was your mom. Everybody was overwhelmed that you didn't get the decision, but they were still happy that you left it all in there. There was really no blaming you about it. Talk to us about that, the aftermath, and just with your family and sharing that.
Taking the fight, people were reaching out to me and just giving me so much respect. Like, yo, you're a warrior. You're amazing for taking the fight. And then when they saw how I did and how I performed and how I handled the situation from being on the undercard, being a nobody, to getting bumped up to the main event on ESPN, and the crowd and just everything, I just kind of handled it like a professional, And they were just very honored to see that, and it was good to see, getting respect back. And I did my best. I did what I could do, and it ended how it ended, but everyone still gave me respect at the end of the fight.
So you're gonna stay at 130 or what is it? Like what?
No, I'm at 126.
You're gonna stay at 126.
I'm staying at 126 for.
My bad. That was at 126. Was it?
No, that was at 130.
That was at 130. That was at 130. Yeah.
I weighed in at 126, but they moved me up for the fight. But yeah, I'm gonna stay at 126. Get a belt.
There's a vacant belt out there. Magdaleno, he pulled out of the Navarrete fight over money.
I heard they got Via on it.
Yeah. Oh, do they? Okay. So that's already.
I don't know if it's finalized.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think you're right. Via up for it, but that's a good fight. I would like the winner of either one of them. I gotta just get the business side sharp, get myself ranked, and hopefully be in line for a title soon.
All right. Last thing, Oscar Valdez looks like he's gonna fight against Berchelt. How do you see that fight playing out? You in the ring with Valdez?
I think Berchelt is too big and too strong. I'm not the biggest puncher at 126, and I hurt him. I feel like I was backing him up and I was able to muscle him around. Berchelt is a big man at 130. He gets big, in between fights. It seems like he blows up, but he still carries that strength in his fights. It's going to be hard for Valdez. I think Berchelt is going to stop him.
Yeah, all right. Tell the fans where to follow you on social media.
Blue Nose Lopez on Instagram as BLUNOSE Lopez.
All right, appreciate you, man.